The Minister of Communications and Digital Technology, that's of course Malatsi. He's currently addressing delegates at the South African Telecommunications Network and Applications Conference, currently underway at the Skukuza Safari Lodge and Game Drive. It's quite a mouthful. It's an ICT conference aimed at addressing some of the country's most pressing issues. Let's listen in to part of what the Minister has to say.
Most vulnerable members of our society. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't need to remind you that South Africa is a constitutional democracy. So as we foster towards this connected society, we must seriously consider the ethical implications of AI. It has the power to uplift, but only if it is deployed responsibly. And it is our duty collectively to ensure that we create an AI ecosystem that respects privacy, human rights, and the dignity of every South African. Our commitment to fostering an inclusive, connected society should go beyond AI. We have made significant strength in some policy interventions to also propel the potential of the digital economy. The Digital Economy Master Plan sets out a clear framework that will help grow the sector, while the SA Connect initiative focuses closely on closing the digital divide, ensuring that connectivity is underserved. And both of these points were made by Lewe in her performance and also by the group CEO, that in order for us to truly leverage every power that lies within AI, we also have to get the basics right, which is removing the barriers of entry for the most marginalized communities to first get connected, and then empower them with the skills to be able to take up the opportunities and all the interventions like AI offer, so that we can truly empower people with the resources they need, not only to be dependent on technology for survival, but to leverage it to uplift their lives and restore their dignity, which truly lies at the heart of humanity. Ladies and gentlemen, on the 13th of September 2014 in Brazil, on behalf of the country, together with my counterparts from other countries, South Africa accepted the next presidency of the G20. And I would just like to build upon some of the advances that have been made by previous presidencies to bridge the digital divide by promoting equality and support inclusive, sustainable development to improve people's lives. The G20 meeting in Brazil focused on 4 key areas. 1, digital inclusion, universal and meaningful connectivity. Secondly, digital government and inclusive digital infrastructure, the integrity of information online and trust in the digital economy, and lastly, artificial intelligence for inclusive, sustainable development and inequal reduction. And I wish to note what the ministers collectively said. It said that we recognize that safe, secure, and trustworthy artificial intelligence, when applied in a transparent, ethical, responsible, and reliable manner, may act as a catalyst for achieving economic growth and inclusive, sustainable development within its 3 dimensions: social, economic, and environmental. The emphasis on that shows that even globally, even leaders are obsessed with finding the right balance to the ethical use of AI and the opportunities that it presents to us. So I truly hope that as we engage in this conference for the next few days, we also remember the unique role that South Africa plays in this hyper-connected future, particularly as we host the G20 next year, and as many of you in this room will also influence the work that we do on the Digital Economy Working Group. There is no doubt that our diversity is a wellspring of creativity and innovation, and that our collective efforts will determine how we harness AI for the greater good. And I just want to extend my sincere gratitude to the Telkom leadership, to the SATNAC local organizing committee, and all the partners for creating this remarkable space for dialogue and innovation. For me, it's clear that we will navigate this transformative path with purpose, unlocking opportunity for every South African as we shape a future that is both bright and inclusive. And as Lewe said in her introductory performance, that when great minds gather, possibilities are boundless. And for me, the most important thing is what possibilities do we live with when we leave this gathering at the end of the last day. Those possibilities, when we go back to our respective places, have boundless solutions that can help make South Africa a better place for everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to the GCEO as well as the Minister. Another round of applause, please. Thank you so much. Esteemed delegates, I'm so proud that our program is running along very nicely. In fact, we are well ahead of time, which is good news, I must say. We have one more speaker, and then we take a 30-minute break if you refer to your programs. I want to also remind you to please download the app that is very much geared for this conference. It has a number of very interesting, gadgets, facilitations, and conversations that are happening there online. Just download, it's quick. I think it took me about 2 minutes, even though I have my own little disadvantages. But I got to work. I uploaded my picture and so on, and I've already started to engage with some of you. So please download that app. It's very important.
All right, live visuals there from Skukuza in Mpumalanga. That's because the South African, I need to find the exact term, the Southern Africa Telecommunications Networks and Applications Conference